And just feel yourself getting calm and settled on your mat. All right. Now begin to allow your breath to deepen. Nice and deep. Slow and even breaths. So the hips are nice and grounded onto the mat. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's bring some energy. Everywhere we look right now, there's energy coming up from the earth. So bring your hands down by your side with the palms turned up. Exhale, the shoulders soft. And then as you inhale, keeping the shoulders soft, draw that energy up from the earth. Bring your fingertips to touch and look up. Turn your palms out and slowly exhale, releasing anything that does not serve your practice right now. Inhale, slowly up, lengthen the spine, tap your fingertips together, look up, and then exhale, slowly release. One more time like that, drawing lots of energy up and just releasing anything that does not serve your practice right now. All right, let's do some extended cats and cows. So we're going to draw the arms forward, rounding the spine, touch the fingertips, and then inhale, elbows back as you look up. Exhale, round forward, tap the fingertips. Inhale, elbows back, looking up. Exhale, forward. And inhale back. This time when you exhale forward, stay here. Draw your arms overhead. We're going to start going side to side. So go ahead and interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up toward the sky. Inhale, keeping your hips grounded. Exhale, tilt to the right. Extend through the left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale up, and we're going right and left. Just keep going. One breath per movement. Inhale and exhale. And the next time you exhale over to the left, you'll be even. Come back up to center and release your arms long overhead. Inhale, reach up through the rib cage, not bringing the shoulders to the ears, but reach up through the rib cage. And then as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center, and twist to the left. So just gentle twisting side to side. Inhale and exhale, letting the whole spine just release, release. And the next time you inhale to the left, you'll be even. Bring your arms overhead. We're going to lean back with the core engaged. Okay? And go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left with your core engaged. Okay. Right ankle over left, core is engaged. Here we go. Turn your palms forward, inhale, and exhale down. So we're bringing the hands forward, gazing past the fingertips, opening up the hips. Inhale the arms up, cross at the ankles, exhale down. All right, keep going. It's inhale up, change the cross of your ankles, exhale down. Keep going. I'm just trying to quiet something down here. Doesn't seem to be letting me. Keep going. There we go. All right. Okay, the next time you're up with your right ankle crossed in front of your left, hold here. Okay, we've really got the core kicking in here. Turn your palms forward, inhale, exhale, palms down to the mat. Take your gaze past your fingertips and breathe into your right hip. The right ankle is in front, so the right hip is opening up. As you inhale, press your hands into the mat. Exhale, release and lengthen. All right, draw everything back up. Feet up, core is nice and engaged here. Don't be collapsing back. Everything's engaged. Change the cross of your ankles. Palms forward. And exhale, hands down, gazing past your fingertips. So the palms are flat. And as you inhale, you look up. As you exhale, you melt. Draw your fingers forward, lengthen through the spine. And then inhale, draw the arms up, feet up. Uncross at the ankles. Bring the feet down and come up to seated here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to do something a little different. We have never done this before, so let's see if we can make it work, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, here we go. We're going to take the right leg and bring the right leg down. The right shin is kind of parallel to the front of your mat or the side of your mat, whichever way you're facing. Your left ankle is in line with your right ankle, but your left knee is facing up. Everybody got this? Yeah, I see you. Okay, we're going to raise the arms overhead, inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left. Your right hand comes to your left knee. Your left hand is by your side. Now here comes the fun part. Inhale the arms overhead, twist to the right, bring your right hand down, and then just draw your left arm up as you press into your right hand. Lift your hips, extend. There you go, and bring it down. Did that work? That work for you all? Okay, the people I can see, okay, it looks like it's working. Let's do that again. Same side. Keep your left knee up. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. Twist to the right. Lift the hips. Draw your left arm over your left ear. And release down. Come forward. All right, now that we have it, let's do it one more time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, lift the hips. And release. All right, let's try it on the other side. See if we can avoid the confusion of switching. All right, bring your legs forward and shake it out. We're going to bend the left knee. The left leg is on the mat. The left shin is parallel to the side or front of your mat. Your right foot ankle is in line with left ankle. Left hand, arms up. Twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right arm comes down. Inhale the arms up. Left hand down. Reach up. Hips lift. Right arm over the right ear. And bring it down. Arms overhead. Inhale. Twist to the right. Arms overhead, twist to the left and lift. Twist and lift. And release, arms overhead. One more time, twist to the right. Inhale, twist and lift to the left. And release. Nice, bring both legs forward and give them a nice little shake. All right, how was that? Everybody good? Everybody okay with that? Good to go? All right, so let's inhale and exhale, and we're going to come down and do some, a little bit of water wheel and some dead bug variation. So the feet are hip width distance apart, the knees are bent, arms are forward, and slowly, slowly, slowly lower, rolling down. There we go. Inhale and exhale. The feet are hip width distance, so for water wheel, we're taking the right knee in, point the right foot. Take the right leg straight up with the toe pointed, flex the foot, bring the right leg down, heel is 2 to 3 inches off the mat, knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in, point up, flex down. One more, knee in, point up, flex down. And draw your right knee in and hold here. We're going to reverse, so flex your foot, flex the right foot, flex out. That heel is 2 to 3 inches off the mat. Point your toes, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in and hold. Hold your right knee with your right hand and just let that knee open and close out to the side and back. Just to release that hip a little bit more. All right, bring your right foot down, left knee in, water wheel on the left, knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in, point up, flex down. One more, knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in and hold. Flex your left foot, flex out. Point up, knee in. We're reversing. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. One more. Flex out, point up, knee in. Hold on to your left knee and let the left knee just open and close to the side a little bit. Just waking up the hips. All right, bring your left foot down. We're going to try double. We'll try it together, and you can decide if it's something for you to do today or if you want to go back to the single leg. So sit on your hands. Your palms are facing down to the mat. Both knees in. Point up. Flex down. Here it is. You're going to feel this, and both knees in. If that did funky things to your back, you're going to stay with the single leg. All right, let's try it reversing. Flex your feet, legs out, point up, knees in, and release. All right, so we're going to do 4. Either you're going to do 4 doubles or 2 on each side, right? Okay, here we go. Knees in, point up, flex down. Knees in, point up, flex down. Knees in, point up, flex down. One more. Knees in, point up, flex down. Knees in. All right, now we're going to reverse it. Remember, 4 like this or 2 and 2. Flex out, point up, knees in. Keep going. Flex out, point up, knees in. Flex out, point up, knees in. Flex out, point up, knees in, and hold. Holding in here. Now rock a little from side to side. Release the spine. Inhale and exhale. All right, so that was a little more challenging for the core, but we're going to challenge the core even more with some dead bugs. We'll start with the knees and tabletop. So your knees are right over your hips and your shins are parallel to the floor. Okay, arms are up. Turn your palms to face towards your knees. Your fingers are extended. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw your right leg forward, left arm back. Return back to center. Inhale, and as you exhale, left leg forward, right arm back, and return to center. Everybody have this? We're going leg and arm, leg and arm, leg and arm, leg and arm. Control, control, leg and arm, leg and arm. All right, so work until you're even, left leg, right arm, and then come back to center. Now we're all going to go right leg, left arm back, hold here. Guess what we're going to do now? We're going to lift the right leg and the left arm and take it down. Lift and down. If this is not good for your back, bend your knee. Bring the leg in and out. Lift and down, lift and hold, knees to tabletop. Is everybody still okay? All right, I forgot what we were doing. I think we're going left, we gotta go left leg forward, right arm back. Yep, left leg forward, right arm back, holding here, and straight leg up and down, leg and arm, and down. Leg and arm, and down, leg and arm, and down, leg and arm, and bring it in. Woo, rock side to side. Okay. So yoga is a constant process of making things work for your body, right? That's what we're doing. Okay, we're paying attention to what the body is telling us. Let's bring the feet down for a second and let the knees open and close. Just give the spine a little break before we move into obliques. Okay, so we're going to take the knees back to tabletop. Press the palms together for oblique work here. Roll your shoulders and head up. Take both hands out to the outside of the right leg and extend your left leg forward. Come back through center. Both hands to the left, right leg extends. Come back through center, over to the right, left leg extends. And center, over to the left, right leg extends. And center, we're going to the right, extending left. And center, and to the left, extending right. And center, you're gonna love what's about to happen. Over to the right, extend left. Hold here, hold here. Now let's play with lifting and lowering the left leg. Just play with it. If it's too much, just bring your knee in and out instead. Always mindful, what is the spine telling us? All right, bring it in and relax. Whew. Same thing, other side. Roll up, hands over to the left. Extend the right leg. We're staying here. And possibly up and down, or maybe in and out, whichever feels better to you. Controlling the leg, not swinging it. We're not just flinging it up and down. We're moving it up and down. Up, come back to center, bring the knees in. Rock side to side. Okay, bring your feet down. If you feel like we need to do more, take your legs up and wiggle your feet at me. Everybody's good. Okay. All right. Just checking. All right. Let's take it to hands and knees. Whoop. Hands and knees. The knees are under the hips. The wrists are under the shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. Inhale and exhale. We're in tabletop. Now, if tabletop is not good for your wrists, you can work on fists here. You can work on forearms. And you can also work at the wall. Inhale and exhale. We're balanced. 4 points. We're going to a 2-point balance. Right leg back. Left arm extends. And bring it down. Left leg back. Right arm extends. We're looking for balance here. And release. Now, as you move into that right leg, left arm again, notice everything that happens in your body. Ready? Right leg, left arm. What's going on? What's changing? And bring the hand and knee down. Same thing on the left. Pay attention. Left leg, right arm. And release. So doing a familiar move helps us be able to just focus on what's happening right in between, not on where we're going. Let's go ahead and come to child's pose. Walk your hands forward, big toes together, knees wide apart, hips back. Have your head at rest. So your forehead is either touching the mat, or you make a pillow with your hands, or you can slide something underneath. You can make fists and rest your forehead, but let your forehead be at rest so your neck doesn't have to support that heavy 17-pound head of yours. Inhale and exhale. Up. And just feel the hips releasing into your child's pose here. Now come up just slightly, walk your hands 2 steps over to the right, sit your hips a little more to the left, and hold. So we have a nice extension going on in the left side body. Walk your right fingertips away from you so you get a little more extension in the right. And then walk your hands back through center, 2 steps over to the left. Sit the hips a little to the right. Feel that nice extension in the right side. And walk your left fingertips away so you get more extension in the left. And then come back to center. Bring your hands behind you. So a different position for resting the shoulders here. And wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists. Just give them a little bit of a break. We return to table and find your way to downward facing dog. Lift the knees. Upside down V, the head is right in between the arms. Bend one knee and then the other. Walking the dog, hold one heel down and switch, hold the other heel down. Now take both heels down toward the mat. And you're going to step or hop, however you want to get there. A bunch of little steps, a few big steps, or maybe you want to go airborne, a few little bunny hops or one big hop to the top of your mat. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up. Palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. All right, everybody okay? We're moving on. Shake out the arms. All right. Okay, so let's get the knees and hips moving a little bit, nice and soft here. Soft knees, soft hips. And we're going to float up and down and do a little bit of balance here. So float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, soft knees and soft hips. And as you come up, let your right heel come up with you. Float down, soft knees and soft hips. As you come up, the left heel comes up. Float down, soft knees and hips. As you come up, both heels come up. Might be a little more challenging here. Take it down. Right knee or heel. So we lifted the right heel before. You might want to experiment with right knee. And down. Left heel or knee. And down. Double heel. And down. And keep going. Right, left, double. Heel or knee, heel or knee. You can mix it up each time. You can do it the same way every time. Remember, it's a constant process of finding out what's working for your body right this second. That's what yoga is. The next time you do double heel, you'll be even. So after your double heel, take it down and hold. Opposite hand to opposite elbow and ragdoll around here. So we're letting things go. Just take your time. You get here when you get here, right? Ragdoll. And then start to straighten your legs and let your forearms melt toward the mat. You're going to start feeling the backs of your legs here. Inhale and exhale. And then release your arms. Float the hands up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. So we're going to go back into that balance, but we're going to be holding it longer, so we need to be more intentional. Feet are hip-width distance apart, okay? The toes are facing forward. Now hip-width, you can put your hands on your hip bones, point your fingers toward your feet, and there they are. This is not hip-width for me, right? You see where my fingers are and my feet are? We want it here, hip-width, okay? Another way people do this is they lean down and put their fists in between their feet. That's another good way, okay? This is a way you can do it without folding forward. All right, so now we're going to go do that forward fold, but this time when you come up on the right, just stay there. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Swan dive, soft knees and hips. Right heel or right knee and hold. Fix your gaze. And take it down. Left heel or left knee and hold. And take it down. Here comes the big challenge. Double heel or double knee and hold. Anybody doing a double knee hold? Probably not. Inhale and exhale. Fix your gaze. Take it down and ragdoll. Just see how many parts of your body you can find to move around in the ragdoll, including your head, nod yes and no. Come back to center, get balanced on your feet, and straighten your legs. Your hips are over your ankles. They're not back here. Hips are over the ankles. Release your hands. Now we're going to have the lower body super strong, upper body super light. Exhale. And as you inhale, reverse swan dive, float the arms out and up. The upper body is made of feathers. Palms touch and hands come heart center. And release your hands down by your side. Okay, we'll step to the top of the mat. Getting ready for sun salutations with a low crescent lunge and a twist. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Inhale and exhale. Float the arms up. Swan dive. Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back. Look up, half lift. Hands down. Step back with your right leg. Bring your right knee down. The knee is well behind the hip here. Your left knee is over your left ankle, and you float your arms up. You're in a low crescent lunge. Okay, and you can feel the front of your right thigh. Now exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, put some length in your spine, and take your right elbow to your left knee. You're twisting. Yes. Untwist, one hand on either side of the left foot. Step back to knee down plank, or lift your back knee and step back to knee up plank. So you might do knee up one time, knee down another time. You might do knee down the whole time, knees up the whole time. It's a constant process of figuring out what's working at this particular moment. So maybe some of you think it would work if I stopped talking and we moved into chaturanga, so let's do that. Chaturanga down. Woo. All right, here we go. Cobra here, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine, lift up. Just release your hands from the mat so all the energy is in your spine for this cobra lift. And release. Take it back and up to downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide, take a breath. The right leg comes up, right foot steps forward, left knee down. Remember that knee is well behind the hip, and you come into a low crescent lunge. Exhaling the hands to heart center. Inhale, put some length in your spine, and take your left elbow to your right knee. Untwist, one hand on either side of your right foot. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee, and take a powerful step forward. Half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Any questions? We're good to go. Other side. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Hands down. We're starting on the left this time. Stepping back, left knee down. Flow right into your low crescent lunge. Hands come heart center. Lean forward as you inhale, and then take your left elbow to your right knee. You're twisting. Okay, I'm going to show it this way. Now you could stay here, or if you want a little more of a challenge, take your gaze toward your right foot, tuck your back toes, and think about lifting that back knee. From wherever you are, untwist, hands down, find your plank. Nice and strong. If your knees are up, roll onto the tips of your toes so you're nice and forward, and then elbows back, chaturanga down. Okay, this time we're going to lift the hands so we definitely don't use them. Shoulders toward the ears, down the spine, elbows toward the waist, look up, cobra. Oh, and release. All right, let's go ahead and rest the forehead on the hands. Bend the knees. We're just going to give the spine a little bit of release here. Rock your legs from side to side. Bring the feet back down, hands under the shoulders, and find your way to downward facing dog. So you could go table to dog. You could keep your knees down and press up to a knee down plank and then go down dog. Either way, we wind up in down dog. Inhale and exhale. Fingers spread wide, left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. Float the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Hands come heart center. Inhale, put length in your spine, and then exhale your right elbow. Exhale your elbow to your knee. Tuck your back toes. And if you want a little more of a challenge, fix your gaze and lift your back knee. Untwist. Nice strong step forward. Back foot meets front foot. Half lift, forward fold. Let's stay here in this forward fold with the legs extended. Maybe a micro bend in the knee. We don't want to lock the knees out. Just let the hamstrings release. Your hands are touching either the mat or your legs, wherever they are. Inhale and exhale. The lower half of the body is made of concrete. The upper half is made of feathers. Exhale, and then float the arms out and up. Palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. All right. So now everything is warm and strengthened. Everybody okay? You got energy left? Good. All right. Let's find a mountain pose. Feet are hip width distance apart. And just let the breath just circulate around the body, feeling equal standing here. All right, we're going to move into some tree poses, so a little more on the balance side here. We need the feet to be hip width distance apart, right? We need the mind to be calm, so inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Gaze is steady. All right, so some of you are just going to move straight into your tree. Go ahead. Others of us are going to start with hands to hips, raise the right heel, knee out, and then find a home for the right foot on the left leg. Easier said than done. Okay? Anywhere on the leg except on the knee. And then bring your hands heart center. So however you get there, you're working toward your tree. And release. Okay? Yeah. So it may not be necessary for you to go through all the intermediate steps. You might be going like this on the left, right? Okay, here we go. Hands to hips is one way to get there. Fix your gaze, calm mind. We'll meet in tree. Knee out, foot to the leg, hands to heart center. And release. All right, this time we're going arms overhead. So if you want to float right into it, you float right into it. If you want to take it in steps, we go knee out, foot to the leg, hands to heart center, arms overhead. Hands come back to heart center and release. Okay, who has a more cooperative and a less cooperative side besides me? Yeah. Okay, congratulations, you're human. Let's go tree on the left. Okay, either float right into it or knee out, foot to the leg, hands to heart center. Option, arms overhead. Keeping the gaze steady the whole time. If you notice that you might be collapsing into your right leg, try and straighten out. Hands to heart center, left foot down, mountain pose, feel your balance. All right, your turn. One right, one left, however you want to get there, whatever you want to do when you're there. One right, one left. When you are done, just come back to your mountain pose, close your eyes, and just notice what's happening in your body. See if you're now even on your feet. Do you need to make some adjustments? Is your energy balanced? Is your mind still calm? All right, let's go ahead and take the legs wide with the toes pointing out. We're going to be taking knees over toes, hips straight down. So it's not here, it's down. The spine stays long, down and up, down and up. All right, adding some arms to the mix here. Arms up and out, we're in 5-pointed star. And then as you exhale, knees over toes, elbows to waist, moonflower, up and Moonflower down. Moonflower up to 5-pointed star and back to Moonflower. 5-pointed star, Moonflower, hold here, raise your right heel, bring it down, raise your left heel, bring it down, raise both heels, sit a little deeper, heels still up, 5-pointed star, and release. Whew. Inhale and exhale. All right, are we good to go? We're going to do Sunflower now, nice treat. 5-pointed star, knees over toes, exhale, right arm crosses in front as you fold forward and float up, legs straight, straighten. Exhale, knees out, left arm crosses forward and up. And just treat yourself to a pace that feels good to you, that's nice and releasing. Right arm forward, left arm forward, down and up. And the next time you're down with your right arm forward, come into ragdoll, opposite hand to opposite elbow, and move around in your ragdoll. Include your head in this movement so the neck can release. Come back to center as you straighten your legs. Let your forearms melt toward the earth. Release your hands. Float the arms out and up. We're back in 5-pointed star. And then we take Sunflower again, left arm forward, hold it here. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, and ragdoll from this position. Including the neck and the head. Take everything back to center as you straighten your legs. Let your forearms melt toward the mat. This time, release your elbows, bring your hands to your hips, come halfway up. Take your arms out to the side, take your arms by your ears. Lower body is still made of cement, upper body feathers as you float up, float up, float up. Hands down, and heel toe your feet together or step them together. Shake your legs out, whew, wiggle around. All right. We're going to do a nice little warrior 2 flow. It's meant to be releasing and relaxing, okay? Take your legs wide, turn your right toes forward, left toes in at an angle. We're going for warrior 2, so we have to bend the right knee. It's over the ankle, shoulders over hips. Your right knee, by the way, is not going in like this, it's going directly through the center of your foot. Now we take the arms out, check to make sure they're in line with the shoulders. Sometimes the back arm wants to droop. Gaze past the right fingertips. Press the outer edge of the left foot into the mat. This left leg is now super strong and grounded. Inhale and exhale. Let your left hand come down to your left leg, turn your right palm up, moving only from the waist into reverse warrior, yeah. Challenge your balance by gazing up towards your right fingertips. And then move back into warrior 2. Bend your right elbow and come into a side angle. You want your shoulders still to be stacked here in side angle. Left arm could be straight up or it could be over your ear. And come back to warrior 2. That's our flow. Warrior 2, reverse. Warrior 2, side angle. Warrior 2, reverse. Warrior 2, side angle. And keep going. So you're taking this at a pace that appeals to you. And the next time you find yourself in Warrior Two, just hold here. Bring your arms overhead, turn your toes forward, and then turn your left toes out, right toes in at an angle. Bend your left knee, bring your hands down for a second, and check all of your alignments here. Left knee over left ankle, left knee is tracking right through the center of the right foot. That's your left foot. Okay, we got the right foot at an angle, shoulders come back over hips, press through the outer edge of your right foot. This leg is super strong, grounded, arms are out. We check to make sure they're in line with the shoulders. Warrior Two, gaze past the left fingertips. Moving from the upper half of the body. Right hand down, left arm overhead, reverse warrior. Warrior Two. Left elbow bends, right arm up or by the ear, side angle. Warrior Two. All right, you know it now. Keep going. Reverse, then Warrior Two, then side angle, your pace. And eventually return to Warrior Two, gazing past your left fingertips. We'll all meet back here. Inhale your arms overhead, and we're going to try and step the right foot to meet the left. Face forward. Shake out the legs. All right, let's find our way back to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Inhale and exhale. Find a mountain pose. And just allow your breath to circulate around your body. Allow your mind to tap into what's happening in the body. Get the breathing nice and focused. Float the arms up and swan dive. Straight legs down. Swan dive. See where the hands go. They might touch the mat or they might be on your legs. Feeling the backs of the legs releasing here. Now hands to the thighs, hips back, look up, half lift. Hands down. And we're going to go back into a downward facing dog. So just step back one foot and then the other. Down dog. You can be in table here, fingers spread wide. If you're in down dog, take your big toes to touch. If you're in table, you're going to rock your hips from right to left. Down dog, your hips go right, your knees go left. Hips left, knees right. So it's the same basic movement, it's just that in down dog, your knees will move too. But we're just releasing. And then bring the knees down and sit off to the side. Take the legs forward. Flex your feet. We're in mountain pose, seated mountain pose here. Okay, so we're going to do a fun little experiment, and there's no correct answer. It's just what happens for you, and that's all we're looking at here. So the feet are flexed. Draw your arms overhead. And with a long spine folding from the hip creases, reach, and then let your hands drop. Maybe they're at your ankles. Maybe they're at your shins. Maybe they touch your feet. It doesn't matter. This is just your experience of this pose here. Gaze towards your big toes. So the spine is long. Now release whatever you're holding on to. Sit up nice and tall, arms overhead. Now as you exhale, draw your arms to the outside of your right leg. Hold on with your left hand to your right foot if you have it, or the outside of your right leg, and take your right arm back. So a little twist here. And then come forward, arms up, inhale, reach forward, right hand to the outside of the left leg, or if it reaches the left foot, again, this is your experience, and then your back arm comes back. And reach the arms up. Now, as you fold forward, see where your hands go. Remember, there's no right or wrong answers, there's just your experience here. Arms up and hands down by your side. Give your legs a little shake. All right, so did anybody go deeper into your fold after we did the twisting? That's just your experience. Okay, yeah, that happens a lot, and sometimes it doesn't. All right, but we're just releasing the spine, and just going where we're supposed to be right now. All right, let's bend the knees. You guys have worked hard. We're going to do some nice, relaxing, rejuvenating finishing poses. Arms forward, roll down. Oh, draw your heels a little closer to your hips. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs, and exhale, draw your legs in and rock from side to side. Double knee squeeze, rocking side to side. We're going to come into a reclined pigeon. So bring both feet down, right ankle across the left thigh, right foot is flexed. Draw your left leg in, hold on to your left leg. Your right foot is flexed. You start to feel your right hip. Now check where your left knee is. You want your left knee in line with your left shoulder. You don't want it crossing toward the navel. Bring it in line with your left shoulder and just hold. The hip is releasing here. Send your breath to that right hip. And then draw your left leg straight up. We're going to be very intentional here. Strongly point your left foot and then strongly flex it, trying to bring your toes to your left shin. Strongly point and strongly flex. One more, strongly point and strongly flex. And then loosen up and circle the ankle one direction and the other. Go ahead and bend your left knee, unwrap, double knee squeeze here. Rock from side to side. We'll go ahead and bring the right foot down, cross the left ankle over the right, flex your left foot, draw your right leg in and hold on to the right leg. Maybe you don't have your hands around your hamstring, maybe you hold on to the side. Flex your left foot, constantly seeking where you belong in each pose. Draw your right knee in line with your right shoulder. Oh, feel that left hip. And then extend your right leg and point intentionally and flex. Trying to get those toes toward the shin. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now loosen up and circle one direction and the other. Release your leg, unwrap, double knee squeeze. Rock from side to side. Now we're going to make some circles. So bring your hands to your knees. Press your knees away from you. Take them to the right, in, to center, to the left, and away. Right, in, circles here, holding on to the knees. Next time the knees are in, hold them here, and we'll go the opposite direction. Away, left, in and right. Away, left, in and right. And circle. And circle. And then hold your knees in. Release the knees. Bring your feet down to the mat. Let your legs just open and close gently, little butterfly wings here. Hands by your side, open and close your hands, wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists. Let your head drop to the right and the left gently. And find a nice comfortable position you can be in for your final relaxation today. Legs straight, knees bent, whatever's happening for you now. Palms face up is traditional. Palms face down if your shoulders prefer. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time, releasing yourself onto the mat when you exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And move into your final relaxation. Now slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Bring movement back to your body, wiggle fingers and toes. And as you inhale, stretch your arms long overhead. Exhaling, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. And then find your way over to a side. Eventually helping yourself back up to a nice easy seat. And turn your gaze to your own good heart and bright spirit as you thank and honor yourself for your practice. And we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.